Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Najwa Fakihah binti Nur Hisham and my matric number is 01DAT23F1133. So today, I will present the computation of tax payable for EduPrime Training Seni Berhad for the year of assessment 2024. So EduPrime Training Seni Berhad is a private education provider offer business and technology courses. The company was incorporated in 2015 with a paid-up capital of RM 3 million. So now let's go step by step through the tax computation process. For the step 1 is we need to start with the net profit before tax, amount to 1,700,000, which is given in the income statement. This figure is based on accounting standard, not tax rules. So we must adjust it to reflect tax allowable and non-allowable items under the Income Tax Act. Next, for the step 2, we need to add back all non-allowable expenses. These are items that were deducted in the financial account but are not permitted for tax purpose. So let's go through them one by one. First is depreciation, amount to 500,000. It is disallowed because depreciation is not deductible, so we used capital allowance instead. Next is business zakat, amount to 40,000. It is not deducted here. It will be treated separately as a zakat rebate later. And then we have staff family day expenses, amount to 60,000, considered private or recreational in nature. So it is not only for business. And then insurance for director, amount to 36,000, which is a personal business, not a business expenses. And then we have replacement of air conditioner, amount to 25,000. It is treated as capital expenditure and it is not deductible. And the last one we have installation of smart board, amount to 80,000. It is also capital in nature, not allowable. So when we total up these non-allowable items, total for non-allowable expenses we got RM 679,000. So we add this to our net profit. RM 1,700,000 must plus with the 679,000. So we got RM 2,379,000. This gives us our interim figure before double deduction. So now we move to education related expenses that qualify for double deduction under the income tax deduction for education promotion expenditure rules 2012. So let's review each item. First, we have salary of OKU staff, amount to RM 3,000 times with 11 months. It is only 11 months because it's starting from February until December. Amount to 33,000. It is hiring disabled employees, qualifies for double deduction. And then we have free seminar in rural area, amount to 90,000, which is approved education promotion activities. And then we go to the marketing campaign in Indonesia, amount to 160,000. It is promotes Malaysian education abroad. And the last one we have sponsorship for higher education event KPT, amount to 25,000. It is recognized educational sponsorship. Total for double deduction we have RM 308,000. Since these are double deduction item, we deduct twice the amount from profit. That's RM 308,000 times with one extra deduction. So RM 2,379,000 must minus with the RM 308,000, and we got 2,071,000. So we get the adjusted income RM 2,071,000. So next, we deduct capital allowance. This replaces depreciation for tax purpose and represent the wear and tear of business asset. As given in the question, capital allowance amount to 300,000. So to get the statutory income, we must minus capital allowance must minus with the aggregate income, which is RM 2,071,000 minus with the capital allowance RM 300,000, and we got the statutory income amount to 1,771,000. So we also need to deduct unresolved business loss brought forward from the previous year, as given in the news to the account. unresolved loss from year assessment 2023 amount to 120,000. So to get the aggregate income, amount to statutory income 1,771,000 must minus with the unresolved business law brought forward from the previous year amount to 120,000, and we get the aggregate income amount to 1,651,000. So now we deduct business zakat, but the deduction is restricted to the lower of actual zakat paid or restricted to 2.5% of aggregate income. So now we need to calculate for the restricted amount first, which is 2.5% of aggregate income amount to Rm 1,651,000, and we got Rm 41,275, and we compare with the zakat paid Rm 40,000, and we must take the lower amount for the zakat business. So we must choose the zakat paid amount of 40,000 because it is the lowest amount compared to the restricted amount. And then to get the chargeable income, aggregate income amount to 1,651,000 must minus with the amount of zakat paid Rm 40,000, and we got 1,611,000. Now we compute the tax payable based on the chargeable income. Since EduPrime has a paid up capital of Rm 3 million, it is taxed at the corporate tax rate of 24%. So to calculate for the tax payable, amount of chargeable income must times with 24%. It is because the paid up capital of the company EduPrime Chinese neighborhood amount to 3 million, which is more than 2.5 million. So amount of chargeable income Rm 1,611,000 must times with 24%, and we got the amount of tax payable amount to Rm 386,640,000. So in conclusion, EduPrime Chinese neighborhood tax payable for year assessment 2024 is amount to 386,640.
Hi, my name is Nashra binti Waziruddin. My matrix number is 01DAT23F1126. Today, I will be explaining about the question 2. So, approved scholarship. EduPrime can offer approved scholarship for students under section 34, 6, 1 up to 20,000 per students can be deducted from taxable income. It's a win-win situation when they can help students with their studies, and at the same time we can lower their tax. The estimated tax saving is 20,000 multiplied by 24%, which will get 4,800. So the second one is double deductions for overseas marketing. The marketing campaign in Indonesia costs 160,000 ringgit, approved by Matric or MIDA. We can claim a double deduction, meaning we can get to deduct 320,000 ringgit instead of just 160,000 ringgit. It promotes our business overseas and cut down tax at the same time. So for the estimated tax saving is 160,000 ringgit multiplied by 2 multiplied by 24%, which we will get 76,800. For the third one is capital allowance for smartboard installation. EduPrime spent 18,000 ringgit on smartboards. Since that's an asset, it qualifies for capital allowance. Under Schedule 3, we can claim part of the cost each year as a deduction, helping management assets properly and save tax. The estimated tax saving is 18,000 multiplied by 24%. We will get 4,320. The fourth one is deduction for staff welfare and training. The company had a family day for staff costing 60,000 ringgit. Half of that, 30,000 ringgit, is deductible as a staff welfare expenses under section 33(1). It improves teamwork and motivations while giving a small tax benefits. The estimated tax saving is 30,000 ringgit multiplied by 24%. We will get 7,200. The last one is deduction for business zakat. EDU Prime paid 40,000 ringgit in business zakat under Section 44(6). Zakat is deductible up to 2.5% of total income. It's both fulfilling a social duty and reducing our tax bill. The estimated tax saving is 40,000 ringgit multiplied by 24%. We will get 9,600 ringgit. That's all from me. Thank you.